So again I repeat, this talocalcaneal navicular is a ball and socket type of restricted ball and socket type of joint, which is a variety of synovial joint, and the ligaments over here are the capsular ligament, the plantar talocalcaneal navicular ligament, dorsal talonavicular ligament, and there is a bifurcate ligament whose medial limb is attached to this articulating surface. Now the other component, the calcaneocuboid. The calcaneocuboid joint is formed by the anterior articular surface of the calcaneum with the posterior articular surface of the cuboid bone, like this. Okay. Now again, this is a synovial joint. What is the subtype? You see the articulating surfaces, they are convexo-concave. So the type of joint will be the saddle joint. Okay. And like any other synovial joint, it will have its capsule. So the ligaments over here will be the capsular ligament. Then there is this bifurcate ligament. See, bifurcate ligament, I will show you over here. The bifurcate ligament stem is attached here. This is the medial limb and this is the lateral limb attached to the cuboid. This is the attachment of the capsule of calcaneocuboid joint, right? And on the plantar surface of the cuboid bone, you see there is a ridge. There is a ridge. Now one ligament is connected between the space behind this ridge to the undersurface of calcaneum, in front of this thing which is called anterior tubercle. The name of the ligament is short ligament. Covering it from above, there is another ligament which is longer and is occupied in this triangle between anterior and posterior tubercles on the undersurface of calcaneum. It crosses over the short ligament and is attached to this ridge. This is called long ligament. Okay, and this ligament further it goes and it forms a tunnel through which some tendons will pass. Okay, so again if I say the calcaneocuboid joint, it is saddle type of synovial joint and its ligaments are again the capsular ligament, short and long ligaments which are present on the plantar surface, and bifurcate ligament, lateral limb, which is attached on the dorsal surface, right? So it was all about the anatomy of the bit tarsal joint. Now we are going to discuss the subtalar joint, which is nothing but this posterior talocalcaneal joint. So this articular surface, posterior articular surface on upper part of the calcaneum will articulate with the posterior articular surface of the talus, and they form this joint which is called subtalar joint. Now you see between the anterior and posterior articular surfaces of the calcaneum there is a rough non-articular area which is called sinus tarsi, right? Now this joint which is formed by talus and calcaneum, the subtalar joint, it is a modified hinge joint. No, sorry. It is a modified multi-axial joint. Okay, it's a modified multi-axial joint, and like all the synovial joints, it will have its capsule and the ligaments will be